Hello, 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 hello. Walking Journey, aka Anthony, in the house. Comment, rate, subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button, share the videos, share the live streams. Here on Walking Journey. Walking Journey Live. What's up? Moron 126 News. What's going on with you, man? Enjoying the videos, by the way. Enjoying the videos. Please make another B4T, A4. What is it? Yeah, Rob Seller. What is it? R4T, whatever the heck. Please make another one. Please make another face-to-face video. Something like that. I gotta check the map, see if there's any accidents before I get on the freeway. Yeah, there we go. R4T, whatever the heck his name is. Please make another one. Let's see. Well, I'm making this live stream for some of you guys. Miss Key Gordon in the house. I know many of you got New Year's resolution. You guys want to lose fat. You guys want to get skinny. Um, I'm into rapid weight loss. I'm not into that 2 pounds a week BS that the mainstream medical likes to teach, or the mainstream media, whatever. I'm into rapid weight loss. Rapid weight loss. We're talking about 8 pounds in one day. We're talking about life changing weight loss. Yes, I have the cure. I know the cure to obesity. I have the knowledge to cure most diseases, including COVID. Well, I would consult your corrupt doctor, your drug dealing doctor that has killed more people than all wars combined. Anthony is about health and eating right. Brian is about beef patties and free handouts. You got that right, man. Hey, you know what? Okay, guys, whoever's watching this on replay, I'm not changing the subject. I just want Moron 126 News to record this so he could upload it on his YouTube channel. Are you ready? Moron 126 News. Get ready. Get ready. What I'm about to say. Get ready. I'm only going to discuss it for maybe a little bit. Just a little bit, man. In case this channel is terminated, you have a copy, man. Are you still there, man? I don't know if you're ready to record, man. I'm waiting for you. Because I noticed you uploaded a video, so that was an honor. I'll record it once the live is done. Oh, okay. I thought you did it while it was live, man. I didn't know. Anyways, I'm not a professional like you, man. Look, Brian is bald and fat and lazy because, well, he doesn't want to work. And that's what happens. Look, I took off 3 weeks off from work. And suddenly I was motivated like the first 3 days, cut my grass, chop the wood, whatever, make love at least 3 times a day. But then suddenly I started getting lazier and lazier. I already knew what date I was going to start at my new job. But so what I'm trying to say is he's fat because he doesn't work. If he just had a job, he would lose all the weight. That's one. Two, well, baldness comes from him eating unhealthy, all that Jack in the Box, and who knows what else he eats. Well, he probably eats Pop Tarts and sleeps all day. He probably eats and then he goes to sleep. I would say too, and this is just the honest truth. He's probably like, I bet he complains about his back hurting. I'm willing to bet he does. I bet you he does a lot of masturbation. That's why he's bald. He's bald and lazy. He doesn't have energy because all that masturbation. It's just he has nothing to do. In Spanish we have a saying, mente desocupada, mente peligrosa. Matter of fact, even Fidel Castro said the same thing. He should know because he's a big fan of Fidel. So anyways, that's enough. That's all I gotta say. If he just got himself a job or started a business, he would lose the weight and stop masturbating so much so you can have more energy and feel more motivated. And you'll stop losing the hair. And most likely he's deficient in biotin, some vitamins. And mostly he's what do they call that thing? He has a gluten tolerance too. That's why he's bald. But he needs to start fasting, honestly. Fasting. He's a perfect example why people should fast. If he started fasting, this guy would all these lazy demons, victim demons, all these socialist, communist thoughts out of his brain would just come out. So that's for a lot of you. You need to start fasting. That's why you're fat. So if you got any questions about fasting, intermittent fasting, I'm not a big fan of that at all. I'm not a fan of that ketogenic diet. I'm sorry. I'm totally against diets, but I'm hearing a lot of positive results. Some people claim their epilepsy. Check this out, guys. We got two wannabe racing cars on the freeway. Fasting cures everything. Everything. Now, I had a enlarged prostate, and I had to do two different sessions of dry fasting. The first one was 2 days, second time was 5 days, and the last one was 7 days. I pee normal. I don't have kidney pain anymore. It's a great way to get rid of kidney stones, kidney pain, kidney infection. Maybe you have kidneys that have stopped working. That is the perfect way to heal your kidneys. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of pain while you're fasting, but it's gonna reverse it. I'm not your doctor. You could consult your corrupt doctor. That's up to you. But I'm telling you what changed my life and what helped me with my kidney pain. I suffer from kidney pain many years. Matter of fact, if you've been a follower of my channel, they could verify it and you could ask them. I used to drink a lot of cranberry juice. Uh, I remember during my lunch break at work, I would stop at a gas station to try to pee, and I just couldn't pee. I could barely get a drop out. And it's so frustrating because you got that sensation that you have to pee, you have to let it go, and it just doesn't come out. I remember feeling pain after after having not to be nasty, but when I was intimate with my wife and I would have ejaculation afterwards, I would get like a burning, painful, and I felt like a really hardened pain under my groin area. That was from the enlarged prostate. Years ago, I had surgery for the enlarged prostate. Holding and surely has been coming back the last 4 to 5 years. And I didn't know that dry fasting could get rid of it until I ran into some information about cancer. Enlarged prostate, not to scare some of you, in reality is cancer. But they don't tell you nothing until it becomes malignant. We all have cancer in our body from all the bad eating, a weakened immune system, stress, mostly your diet and your environment where you live. So the way to get rid of that is through dry fasting. Your lymphatic system is clogged, is dirty. That's because your member is so Nah, big bush leader, that has nothing to do with that. I got nothing to do with that. I mean, if that's the case, a lot of men be dying. Then I got an uncle that got it removed, his prostate. I got a brother in Christ that passed away last March. I got a friend named Vanny. He passed away in November, all due to prostate issues. Enlarged. It all starts with enlargement. I remember going to the doctor. He's telling me, "Oh, Houston, all looks the same." Yeah, that bugger in the house. So I got rid of my enlarged prostate, guys. I'm here, and I had a real bad issue with my mouth for many years. I had swollen gums. I also had herpes in my mouth because I would get these white sores that would come out and they would split my my gums open and bleed. I'll never forget it where I couldn't even brush. I would have to stop eating from a certain amount side of my mouth, whatever the infection would come out. And I remember it would hit me really hard every other so often. And if I accidentally dozed off and didn't brush that night when I went to sleep, oh man, it would come back the next day. I'm cured from that. I had a real bad case of insulin resistance where I couldn't lose weight for the last 12 years. Look at me now. I already lost 60 pounds since I started fasting on August the 1st. Check out that picture of me on my thumbnail. So I'm here trying to help you guys that you don't have to sit there and diet. Dieting doesn't work. It might work the first couple of times, but then you'll have something called metabolic suicide. That's all you're doing. Then you're gonna have something where they say that you damage your metabolism or your thyroid. Those are all lies from the mainstream medicine, whatever, health. The the and I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Fasting is gonna put the gym out of business. It's gonna put all these health experts out of it, all these weight loss experts out of business. It's gonna put a lot of people out of business, including these cancer institutions. It's gonna put them all out of business. And I'm here to give you hope. I'm here to give you hope that you can be delivered from your bondages. You can't lose weight. Fasting is for you. Aren't you guys tired of losing weight from dieting and then you don't even lose it all? Then you gain it all back and people say, oh, you really let yourself go. No, it's because you've committed metabolic suicide. But with fasting, you're going to reset that. Your metabolism, your metabolic, whatever. You're going to reset it. It's going to heal your body. It's going to restore your health, your confidence. It's going to cut your healthcare bill at least 80% or even 100%. If you got cancer and you're watching this, give me the benefit of the doubt. If they giving you a death sentence or they're telling you, oh, you're gonna die in 6 months, 3 months, whatever, you got nothing to lose. You got body fat on you, do a dry fast. You have nothing to lose. You might have to stay home indoors. Start fasting, 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 constantly fasting. Got nothing to lose. See, I wish I would have known this information, and I would have given it to my sister-in-law before she passed away. What's up, 0964? And I'm very sure my sister-in-law would still be alive today if she would have dry fasted. She was heavy enough too to dry fast. I would have put her on a dry fasting routine. You know what I would have done if I was down in Mexico and I would have known about fasting? Me personally, you know what I would have done? I would have made her drink my electrolyte drink. Either that, I would have just bought her some coconut juice and made her drink it. If she, worst case scenario, I don't recommend the coconut juice for dry fasting. But anyways, you know what I would have done? I would have like locked her up in the room. Of course, made her comfortable. You know what I mean? Comfortable. I would have locked her up in the room. And I would have refused to open the door for at least 20 days. And just let her dry fast for 20 days. No medicine, nothing, just dry fast. Big Sexy told you 2 years ago you needed to get the weight off. Yeah, but I already tried. I tried that, Big Bush. It was my fault though because the Lord, I remember the God Almighty kept putting my mind fasting. Even when I was doing food service. You look at that, guys. I did food service for a year, constantly running up and down the ramp, lifting 100-pound boxes of potatoes, and I didn't lose the weight. I didn't lose the weight. I couldn't lose the weight. I just couldn't. My body was my body was full of toxins and unhealthy. Look at this guy. He just merges in front of me and he doesn't even, he's going about 1 mile an hour slower than me. Biden is a guy that stole the election and he thinks he's president right now. Like this guy right here. How is it possible that I'm right behind him and he just merges in front of me? But there's a guy going faster in the other lane. I'm not like him. So I'm going to go here on the right lane so I didn't block the other guy. Fasting. Oh, I got a soda addiction. Fasting. Oh, I got porn addiction. Fasting. Throw at me whatever excuse you got. You need to fast. Oh, I got heart disease. You need to fast. With autophagy, all your blood vessels are going to clear up. Fast. Fast. Period. Fast until you can't fast anymore. Oh, I'm going to lose muscle. You got no muscle. That's not muscle. That's called fat. You're fat. You're a fat ass. You're a fat ass. You're unhealthy. You're gasping for air. You barely run a little bit and you're gasping for air. You sleep a lot because you need to fast. Oh, I got high sugar levels. You need to fast. Oh, my sugar levels are going to drop. That's because you're full of sugar and you're fat. Some guy told me, oh, my sugar levels went too low. That's what is supposed to happen because you're fat. Guys, I recommend you guys get some ketone strips. I just barely got some keto strips. Man, I'm not lying to you guys. When you dry fast, the like, if you check your ketone levels the day before, you most likely have none. You'll get a negative. But me, since I'm always fasting or doing OMADs, I get like the minimum, the trace, the minimum. But the next day, even if you eat a couple hours before you go to sleep, let's say I had 2 meals. And the next day, like I went to work, I came back. If you check your ketone levels that night or that evening before you go to sleep, wow, it's through the roof. Your ketone levels are through the roof. Versus if you do with water, it could take 3 to 6 days. If you're diabetic, it could take you up to a week to get into ketosis because you're diabetic. But I'm telling you, with dry fasting, in 12 hours, you're in autophagy and you're in ketosis. Dry fasting is the best way to lose all the weight. I've gone 7 days, and I know for a fact I could go even longer. Shout out to G4T as well. The tiny home value has gone up. Yeah, I bet it has. Anyway, I don't think anybody cares about fasting. I'm not a big fan of intermittent fasting because why you're gonna sit there for a year and two hoping to lose a couple of pounds, and most of you sit there. I do a 16-hour, 8-hour window period, or I do a 10-hour window period, and you sit there and stuff your fat face for those 8 hours. So whatever you don't eat during that 8-hour period, because in reality you sleep for 8 hours, even if you sleep for 6 hours, um, what happens? You stuff your face with all the food you didn't eat the remainder of the period, so you make up for it, and that's why most of you never lose any weight. But for some people, it has worked great because those people not only change, not only intermittent fasting, but they change their eating habits. They start eating a lot of vegetables, drinking water with lemon. Water with lemons they make at home. Lemons. They cut back on the fruit. They cut back on the fried foods. They change the type of oils they cook with. They incorporate a lot of eggs and meat and bacon. They do stuff like that. Like somebody was telling me, oh, I intermittent fast for 16 hours, 8 hour window period. And they said that on the weekends they sit there and stuff their face with all the food they didn't eat during the week. No, man, that don't count. You're fooling yourself. And what is this 6 hour, whatever, 8 hour period? You're just creating excuses to eat. Your problem is you eat. You eat. That's what got you in that situation is eating. That's what got me in that situation. You don't need to eat. I'm sorry. Forget this 8 hours or 6 hour, whatever you want to call it. Stop eating. Period. Stop eating. You don't need to be eating. Eating is killing. Look, guys, I didn't know this. Listen to this. It's amazing how you can learn from the animal kingdom. It is so amazing how you can learn from the animal kingdom. See, I didn't know this. Do you know you could feed a pig and you fatten it up, you butcher it and you sell it, right? To the grocery store, the meat market, whatever, to make some money. But you wanted the pig to be fat so you can make more money off of it, right? Because the bigger the pig, the more money you're gonna make money out of, right? Including the cows and sheep, whatever. But listen, apparently I didn't know this. The pigs can keep eating and eating, and the same way with humans, same thing problem that I used to have. You keep eating and eating and eating. All right, later, Big Bush. You keep eating. Well, see, I didn't know this. Pigs do the same thing, but it gets to a point that a pig, what you could do is you could keep like feeding it like a lot, like let's say you start feeding it like an unusual amount, and I didn't know this, but if the pig overeats, he could die. Whoa, gee golly, what do you think is happening with you? High blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, whatever your illness is. Your body's telling you, hey, you got to stop. I need you to stop. So your body's telling you, and what happens? You eventually die. Die, die, die. What's up, Ricardo Gutierrez? What's going on with you, man? Let's let me catch up some of these comments. 0964 says, I could never give up the panocha walls. Yeah, well, nobody's talking about fasting from panocha, dude. Anyways, bro, I ate pizza and Taco Bell every week and lost 100 pounds. Now, um, now I am starting to work out, eat better. Yeah, but I'm sure you felt like crap eating that stuff. I lost 50 pounds by giving up pan dulce and pizza, and I still eat chicken and panocha juice. Yeah, I'm into panocha juice myself. I'm trying to break that habit. Okay, I'm trying to get this beard and what is it? What does it say? I'm trying to get the beard and the presser into the woods. I don't know what you mean by that, man. Anyways, going back to what I was saying. I'll tell you something. You say that you ate Taco Bell and pizza, but that's because your body burning a certain amount of calories, right, every day. I don't know if you're working construction or what happened is you're not gonna be able to pull that off all the time. You know what I mean? Eventually, your body's gonna commit what's called metabolic suicide. So you're not gonna be able to get away with that all the time. Yeah, I was the same way when I was younger. I didn't know better. I used to go eat a pizza and go eat In-N-Out burgers, whatever. Go eat really bad. Carl's Jr. I used to love Carl's Jr. Um, Back in the days, I used to love Carl's Jr. And all I did was cut back on it, go running, lift some weights, and I got skinny. I was only able to do that so many times. It's called metabolic suicide. And look at what happened to me the last 10 years. I couldn't lose the weight. Whatever I tried to go back doing to what I used to do, I couldn't lose the weight. If you don't believe me, I mean, look at the population around you. Panocha juice. These. So if you guys got any questions, suggestions, let me know. Email is in the description. I'm here. I am your servant. I'm willing to help you. Already got like 2 people that supposedly fasted, but I think they gave up already. Fasting is for everyone. Fasting is for everyone. Fasting is for everyone. I get tired, sick and tired of hearing people. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, I can't fast. But you could stuff your face and have rapid gain weight, and you don't think, I can do that. Oh, I can't do that. You can surely do that. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. You're not gonna be fasting forever. Fasting is for a period. Being sick and dying is for eternity. It's for a life. It's for the rest of your life. And I want to cover some of the hardships you're gonna go through fasting. Let these dorks eat pizza. Anyways, let me tell you guys some of the things you're gonna go through when you're dry fasting or fasting. You're gonna have mild cases of weakness, dizziness, heart palpitations. If you have high blood pressure, either the third, the fourth, even be the second day, your blood pressure will skyrocket. But that's normal. That's your body kicking out, kicking all the bad stuff out of you. You might suffer from water retention. Anyways, guys, I don't know how much more clear I need to make this. I have no idea. I have no idea. Just trying to help. I'm hoping to save somebody's life. I'm hoping to save somebody's life. Fasting is free. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know how much more clear can I make this. Gloomy day, huh? Yep, Junior Romero it's been like at times the sky was clear. I remember then we had overcast and started raining a little bit. Listen to Anthony, guys. I've been fasting and I've lost 30 pounds. Really? Man, Uncle Cortez 173. How long you been fasting for, man? That's people don't understand. People have this misconception, oh, it's bad for your kidneys. Oh, it's bad for your health. How is it bad for your health? Obviously, stuffing your face is not healthy. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Wow, since last October. See, October, November, December. Oh, right, you've been into it for 4 months. What's your original weight? No, give me your original weight when you were not fat to begin with. Then tell me what's your weight being fat, and just to get an idea how far you at. But I'm telling you guys, the best way to lose all the weight is dry fasting. Beef or tea diet equal Jumbo Jack, Caesar's Pizza, and Cheetos. He probably goes to the homeless shelter just to take the food, not because he necessarily needs it. It is hard to keep the weight off, Anthony. Okay, um, good thing you asked me that, Junior Romero. Should I have children? Yeah, you should have all the children you can. Anyway, listen. Okay, guys, listen to this. Let's say you fasted for, I don't know, 10 days, 20 days, doesn't matter. and let's say you notice you lost about 40 pounds. Now, you're supposed to gain about four, no more than 7 pounds from eating, water, and waste that processes through your system, and then you got to poop it out. That's normal. Now, granted, you want to keep it at 4 pounds. Now, listen to this. You got to keep a really, really close eye on it. But you got to start exercising. I recommend you exercise before you start fasting. And you try to exercise uh, moderate, take your time while you're fasting. But listen to this, guys. If you start noticing rapid gain weight, if you start gaining a more than 4 to 7 pounds, preferably just four, listen to this, guys. Don't go back to your old eating habits. Remember, I told you that. But let's say you're eating vegetables, you're not eating before you go to sleep, you're eating meat, and make sure that is meat that it has a good amount of fat in it. See, I kind of agree with some of this ketosis diet, keto diet, ketogenic diet. They have some good principles, but I just don't agree with everything. But what I'm trying to say is, let's say you're eating healthy vegetables, not what you consider healthy. I'm talking about vegetables, tea, tea without sugar, of course. Stay away from the sugar, the processed junk, anything that comes out of a box or a can. Well, I mean, I'm not talking about canned foods that are for survival purposes. I'm talking about like processed junk where you just warm it up and then out of a can and eat it. No, I'm talking about like vegetables, fish, meat, eggs, including the yellow. Uh, cutting, try to stay away from the bread because that's processed bread and junk. Anyway, let's say you're eating healthy, right? And you start noticing a lot of gain weight. Suddenly you gain 10 pounds. That's not normal. 12 pounds. That's not normal. I'm gonna tell you what's the problem. The problem it isn't that you're supposed to gain the weight back. The problem is you still got insulin resistance. I need you guys to do some research on insulin resistance. Another one is too, you're most likely waterholic. If you're really thirsty all the time, you're lacking in potassium. Get some potassium chloride. Potassium is your best friend, along with lemon and apple cider vinegar with the mothers, the Braggs. You gotta keep drinking the snake juice, which is, look up here on Cole Robertson Snake Juice channel, Snake Diet channel. He has a video how to make the snake juice. You got it. I know it's nasty, but you gotta keep drinking it, which is 1 tablespoon of pink salt, Himalayan salt, 1 tablespoon of the potassium chloride, which is in the no salt, but supposedly is the salt. You gotta really look for it though. Sometimes they gotta hide it. You gotta really look for it. It's a white can that says no salt, and don't buy the other cheap one. Buy the no salt. Um, if you're reading the back of the ingredient, it says potassium chloride. That's what you need. It's supposed to be the salt for the people with high blood pressure, but I call BS on that. So you put 1 tablespoon of the potassium chloride, 8 teaspoons of the lemon juice. It has to be the one that's like, I forget the name, the brand of it, but it's only one brand. All the other, like the store brand, all the other ones, the Heinz, those are fake. Those are all lemon juice or lemon. It says no, not lemon juice, but it says lemon oil. That's not the one. That's trash. None of those. So you mix that concoction together and you drink that, and you'll notice immediately it'll release a lot of the water retention because the fat cells they're lacking. Your pancreas and your liver are lacking electrolytes. So fat cells love water, and they retain the water, and you don't want your fat cells to be retaining water because then they'll retain more fat. Now retain the fat because you're lacking potassium, and you're probably lacking magnesium too, and you're lacking the trace minerals in the pink salt. And that's going to help you lower your insulin levels. That's why you're gaining all the weight back. And I'm telling you this from trial and error. Okay, let's say you're drinking the snake juice, but you're still gaining the weight. You got to start fasting again to reverse insulin resistance. That's why you're gaining the weight back. Your body's telling you, I'm not healed yet. Once you start fasting enough, after a while, your insulin resistance will start going down, but it's reversing, but it's not 100%. You'll start noticing off the bat, let's say you still weigh 200 or 250 or 300, and you go down in weight, and then say you go down to 200, or if you were 200, you go down to 170. You'll notice after you gain a little bit of weight back from eating and waste and pooping, you'll notice that suddenly your body wants to stay at 175, 174, 176, 178. Then you'll notice you fluctuate back down to 173. But you'll notice that you average 175. You stay there. That means if your original weight was 150, you still got to keep fasting. Keep fasting, fasting, fasting until the insulin resistance goes away. And that's when you'll stay skinny. You'll stay skinny. But if you start getting a set weight, you got to choose, you got to decide what's your set weight. Through a BMI calculator, you got to remember what you used to weigh before. Once you get back to a set weight, that's how you know you're beating the insulin resistance. But if you're having weight gain back after fasting, you're not cured. You're not healed from insulin resistance. Your metabolism hasn't healed 100%. So hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out on that. Fasting is not for people that give up, for people that quit, and for people that don't seem to get it. And I'm telling you guys from personal experience. So I hope the information helps you guys. I really, really do. Oh, yeah, yeah. Feels good to be back in Cairo. I'm going home. I'm good. Oh, you know what? Oh no, it's 11:34. The gas station isn't open, so I'll go to the other one. Anyways, any more questions? Is that potassium in a powder I can use for water? Why, man? That's gonna be more expensive. Just go to your grocery store. It costs like $2. Potassium chloride is called no salt. It's supposed to be for the people with high blood pressure, but you use it for the potassium chloride in it. Don't. If you go buy it somewhere else, it's gonna be expensive. I mean, you're wasting your time. And the one in they sell at the grocery store is actually pretty healthy. 1 tablespoon. Now, I listen to this, guys. The recipe I gave you is the minimum requirements. If you're fasting, let's say 10 days, or even it should happen about the 4th or the 5th day, maybe up to the 6th day. You start getting dizzy when you get out of bed or you stand up. That's most likely you're not putting enough potassium and Himalayan salt in your drink. Now, if you're bigger, you're taller, you got more muscle mass, of course, you gotta play with it, see how much you need, how much is your requirement. Now, if you got kidney stones, kidney pain, um, enlarged prostate, you want to add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Baking soda, not baking powder. If you start getting a slight stomach pain after like 2 to 3 days using it, try lowering the amount of baking soda. If you lower it to like hardly any at all, and you still got the stomach pain, discontinue the use, but you will have to use the baking soda to break a dry fast. That is going to help you with cancer cells and the swollen prostate and the kidney pain, even while you're fasting. Now, if you're deficient in magnesium, if you need the magnesium and you're concerned about magnesium, I buy the magnesium sulfate or what they call Epsom salt. I bought mine at Kroger, but you want to buy the one that says for constipation because the other ones got to be careful. They put deodorants in it or other chemicals, to bathe in it, and it could be poisonous and you can die. So make sure it's food grade. How do you know it's food grade? Because it says for constipation. And for that one, you want to put less than half a tablespoon. So whatever, let's say you put 1 tablespoon, and let's say pink salt. It has to be half of that. Half of that. So I hope that helps you out, guys. I really, really do. But minimum pink salt and potassium chloride, the no salt. Minimum requirement. Minimum requirement. I hope I'm gonna put some gas in my car. Hopefully I got enough though. Hopefully I got enough. I got $6. Uh, do, 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 do. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to fill it up with $6. I mean gas. How much is gas right now? Let's say $2. Two, four, six. It's about 6 gallons. Can I only drink pink salt and no salt for water fasting? If you could tolerate the taste, go for it. But the apple cider vinegar with the mother's brags is it helps you combat the insulin resistance. It lowers your insulin levels. So the apple cider vinegar detoxifies you. It cleanses your arteries for the cancer. I mean, I don't recommend it at all. It's great for heart disease. If you got heart disease, um, it helps you flush out all that sugar in your blood system. Honestly, and I don't recommend it at all. Just stick to the recipe. Don't be stingy. Don't be trying to save money. This is your health, your body. Invest in yourself. You're investing in yourself. No teas, nothing. Just stick to the recipe. I know somebody told me they added mint or yerba buena. I think that's fine. I haven't tried it personally. I don't think it's gonna produce any. Hold on, how much? 209. I came to the gas. Let me compare price. This one's 209. Man, gas prices keep going up, man. Man, Trump, come back soon, man. So gas prices could go down. Oh man, oh, they're all about the same. I'm just gonna go to my usual gas station. They built a new one over here. Hold on. Biden is a liar. No kidding. No kidding. Biden is an illegitimate president. He's gonna be booted out of office soon. Him and Kamala and all those corrupt senators and congressmen. It's coming soon. They're all going to prison and jail. Well, you're gonna see Obama handcuffed, Hillary, uh, even what's his name? What was that old guy's name that used to be leader of the House? What up? What up, Joe man? Joe man, it's going up everywhere, man. Oh my get, oh my gas tank fills up. My gas tank fills up with $6. Cause I mean my gas tank is really small, but um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put $6. And worst case scenario, if it doesn't fill up, I'll fill it up tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. right, guys, there we go. You guys should hear me better now. I said there was a guy, there was a lady in there. Hold on, let me show you guys something. There's that new Honda Civic Si. I mean, man, those are all lies. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I just don't like the fact that they got rid of the 2.0 K20 motor, and it has the same engine as the other regular Civics. And all they did, they put a fake exhaust, making a fake sound. They put a turbocharged it. They turbocharged it, and they programmed it at 200 horsepower, which like most cars are making them faster to begin with. So if you really want to play, you gotta buy that ugly Type R they made. You know what? It didn't fill up. That's all right. I'll fill it up tomorrow. So you know what I mean? It's like, and then they got those ugly fake vents, plastic vents in the back, and they got them in the front. It's just it doesn't convince me, to be honest with you. They're just not making them the same anymore. You know what I mean? If you were gonna make an Si, they should have maybe put a K24 naturally aspirated, where people can sit there, and if they want to put a turbo or supercharger in it, they could do it on their own. You know what I mean? Get rid of all the plastic vents, fake vents, and that's fine. Charge a little bit more, whatever, and then I don't know, tweak up the block or something and make it faster. I don't know, naturally aspirated with a real exhaust and everything, not a fake exhaust. There's program with the computer to make like the exhaust in my Honda Civic as I got at home, the eighth generation. It actually makes that noise from the exhaust. Oh man, whew, I'm tired, man. Tired from work. Anyways, I'm going home. See how much. Well, it didn't fill all of it up, but uh, that's all right. Let's see. Anthony, do you see gas prices going up to fight? Well, I heard that's their goal. I heard Joe Biden's goal is to make it go up to $7 a gallon, and he doesn't have to worry about re-election because he's gonna have the Dominion voting machines plus the mail-in ballots that they're trying to make them now legal. Um, and many other reasons. So they're gonna steal every election from now on. So all of you that say, "Oh man, your vote doesn't count," voting to a certain extent, no, yeah, you're right. But why would they fight so hard and why they cheat? Think about it. Why they cheated if your vote doesn't count? So I don't know. It's just something to think about. And all these people that bought into your vote doesn't count, they're deceived, man. They've been deceived by the New World Order. Have you ever noticed how liberal, left, Democrat voters, you never hear them say, "Oh, your vote doesn't count, two birds of the same wing." They never say that. They never say that. Have all the votes, bringing all the. Well, he doesn't even need that. He has the Dominion voting machines. He don't need none of that. They're bringing them in so they could take your rights away. But you know what? I do condemn. I mean, I do. How do you say it? Not condemn, but um, I'm glad that Honda still decided to make a six-speed manual because I heard they're getting rid of the manuals. So that is a manual. That is the new Honda Civic Si. Me personally, I'm never buying Honda again. I'm sticking with Toyota. So unless something convinces me, let me show you guys the front of that Civic. I don't like it. It's just not for me, man. You see that, like the front? Sorry about that. A call came in. You see that? That's the front of that car. You see that? Me personally, I don't like it with all the fake vents in the front. Then Honda makes their paint. The paint on the cars are cheap, man. Like you'll start getting faded paint like right away. First, it start with the roof or the hood, and that's why I gotta go get my Honda Civic Si, the one I got at home. I gotta go get it repainted. And Scotty Kilmore did a video on that, how they've been using really cheap, environmentally friendly paint. See, there it is, the new Si. That's crazy how it looks like a cell phone plug. Cell phone. See, there it goes. There it goes. Yep. I don't like those fake vents. There's a guy on YouTube that he actually put real vents. You replace the plastic with real vents. I'm like, you shouldn't have to do that. I don't even know how much that car cost, to be honest with you. I don't even see myself buying a brand new car anytime soon. Man, I heard a rumor that Toyota might bring back the GR. Kind of like saying like the SI, in Honda. They're thinking about bringing back the GR. I forget if this is GR or GS. I don't even know. So Toyota might bring back. There's a rumor going around that they're gonna bring the Corolla station wagon GR, which it would be a racing series it would be the current engine that Toyota uses in their what's it called, Corolla, but turbocharged, and it might even be faster than that Type R. Now that I wouldn't mind getting, especially if it would be like, let's say, all-wheel drive. Can you imagine that all-wheel drive, a Toyota? What did I say? Uh, I'm really tired, guys. I apologize. I mean, you just can't beat that, man. Toyota reliability. Can you imagine that? Imagine that it costs less than half of the whatever that Type R costs. Hey, I'll get one. I'll get me one 4-door station wagon. That'd be badass. All-wheel drive. Toyota Corolla. You could do a lot with the station wagon. I like station wagons, not lifted station wagons with bigger tires, aka crossovers. To me, those are homo cars. Toyota Corolla. That's the my commuter car. Toyota parts are cheap. Um, they hold up better long term, unlike this Honda that's falling apart. So the only thing I notice on some of these older Toyotas, the only problem they have is like the paint gets faded. But can you imagine if I have me a Toyota? If this would have been a Toyota Corolla, I would have just got it repainted. That's all, just repaint it. A good shampoo, and that's it. Ay, ay, ay. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyways, it might start buffering and breaking up. It always happens around here. So I apologize ahead of time. Apologize ahead of time. Do you still eat water burger? Nah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really into the big fast food establishments. If I do eat it, it's just a hamburger, but I won't eat the fries or the soda. I don't even drink soda to begin with. To me, it's just like, yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'll randomly eat it. I'm more into the mom and pops. Really into the mom and pops. Like I went to this been about 3, 4 years ago. I went to go play a big V burger. I went to go try it. I'm always like um, doing research on like or asking around for like mom and pops. I'm really into mom and pops. And mom and pop burgers taste way better. Anthony, do you still eat In-N-Out Burger? Sometimes once in a blue moon. Now they're back in town. I gotta drive all the way to Willowbrook to eat it. And last time I had it, I rather have a mom and pops. Like I like Burger Boy. Um, you guys be surprised. I got a long list of places I want to eat, and they're mostly hamburger places. My kids like In-N-Out Burger. I like In-N-Out Burger. I'm sorry, but when I eat my hamburgers, I want my French fries, man. I know it's not good to eat French fries, but yeah, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Talk about fasting, and I'm here talking about food. Do you have a milkshake with your fries and burger? No, I'm not really into milkshakes. I'm not into milkshakes to be honest with you. I do love ice cream though, but I'm not into milkshakes. Oh yeah, yeah. I just and I'm gonna be honest with you, my favorite hamburger is bacon cheeseburger. I love bacon cheeseburgers. And it's gotta have lettuce, tomato, and jalapenos. I like it with mayonnaise and ketchup. Mayonnaise and ketchup. That's how I like my hamburgers. Extra ketchup too. You know what, guys? I went to this restaurant I never been to. It's a mom and pop's called Cream Burger, and I decided to order the double bacon cheeseburger with jalapenos. And I'm not doing that again because nothing wrong with the meat. It's just like it it kind of cancels out the bacon, and I like to taste the bacon in my burger. That's just the thing. I don't like it when it cancels out the bacon flavor. So I don't know if I should have got extra bacon, but oh man, what a waste of time. Why did it turn red and no car went through? That's just ridiculous. Man, that was just ridiculous. Man, I'm off for the next 2 days. And I gotta go back to that boring job they got me doing, man. I already decided I'm gonna get my hazmat endorsement and hopefully find a better job, man. I wanna go work with my friend. He's making pretty good money. I have no idea how he's doing, to be honest with you. That's why I'm asking you for guys to pray for my brother, because it's kind of a long story. I can't get into it. He didn't do nothing to me. I didn't do nothing to him. I mean, it's just something that's going on in his life. Dee, 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 dee. Oh, man. ¿Qué onda, carnalito Anthony? What's up, the original Crow Man? How's your fasting journey going, brother? I hope you didn't give up. Man, fasting's gonna change your life, brother. How much weight have you lost, brother? Starting weight and what's your weight right now? Hope you're doing good, man. I'm really tired from work, man. I'm just trying to get home, man, so I could rest. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep. BG products. BG. BG products. Anthony, you got started working there and now you want to quit? Yup. They got me doing mule work, man. I'm not making any money right now. I didn't get my CDL to drive a mule. It's just I didn't get my CDL to drive a mule. Period. Simple as that. I feel confined to an area. I don't like that. I like to drive, meet people, go new places. I like to make my money, man. At least $300 a day. I don't like that, man. It's just I don't like it. It's not for me. I don't. They got me at 40. Okay, they pay me by the hour, $22 an hour, which is low as it is. And then they got me confined to 40 hours a week. It's not. I didn't sign up for that. I just didn't sign up for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my. I'm gonna go try to go get my hazmat endorsement. I'm gonna work on it this month and get my hazmat endorsement. I'm gonna stay there for the meantime and until I go completely crazy and nuts. I'm gonna try to stay there for the meantime. As soon as I get my hazmat endorsement, I'm gonna try to get into tankers. I want to go work with my friend. That's what I really want to go work with. Just, I got into truck driving to make money. I didn't get into truck driving to be a mule driver. You don't even need a CDL to drive a mule. I I have my starting weight logged onto my composition books, and it's in my house. I'm driving as well. Oh, just give a rough estimate. It doesn't have to be precisely. Man, I want more money. It's just I want more money. I'll explain it to you, man. I'm hoping to go work with my friend. He made $92,000 a year last year. Heck yeah, I want to go work over there. I tried getting back into food service, but it's like nobody's hiring. They're being like super picky too. Oh yeah, yeah. Man, for fasting, 24 pounds is a little bit of weight, man. I'll be honest with you. Especially at the amount of weight that you have, your metabolism should be off the roof. Your body's used to burning a ton of calories. 24 pounds should have happened in 4 days. When you're fasting, when I fast, like the first day, I'll lose 6 pounds. The second day will be 8 pounds. See, that's exactly what I'm saying, but I just can't quit my job either. I'm starting to think maybe I should have just stayed at Walmart, got my hazmat endorsement, and then just got the hell out of there. But I didn't want to be at Walmart anymore. I got sick and tired of it. I mean, it's a good company where I'm at. It got good benefits, and they're not strict at all, just like where I was at. I mean, there's a lot of good things about it, but I just don't like the situation they put me in. $22 an hour and then 40 hours a week, man. That's pathetic, man. Oh, it's slow right now. At least we're giving you something. So I'm gonna be applying for another job right now. Tomorrow I'm gonna look around on Indeed, on Craigslist, and all these places and see what's out there because I want to make more money, man. I'm frustrated. I can't be doing mule work. I'm not a mule driver. Some guy told me, oh, we get 3 days off. And only work 10 hours, set hours, man. I don't know. Some people be so complacent, man. Anthony, can you work? I'm not working for no mega carrier, never again. Swift can kiss my ass. They don't pay nothing. They pay peanuts. All those companies pay peanuts, dude. At least right now, I'm making more money than I would make at Swift. That's for sure. And I'm only working 40 hours a week. Well, he doesn't want to turn off his brights. Thank you for turning on your brights. I gotta get the heck out of there. How about trucking for HEB? Nah, I heard they're super strict, man. You can't even bump a trailer, man. I've accidentally made contact or bumped a little bit into the trailer. Dude, I would have been fired a long time ago at HEB. Screw that place. Yeah, they make a lot of money, but you can't even bump a trailer, dude. I'm changing jobs too. My job is being weird. They changed my hours. And that's another thing. I'm over here at this job and they keep constantly changing my schedule. I don't like that. Somebody told me, you gotta stick it out the first 90 days. It's like, I don't like when a job has too much politics. You know what I mean? We go to a job to make money. I'm not going somewhere to wait to make money. If not, I would have just stayed where I was at. What's up, ZE? So instead of improving, I feel like I'm getting worse every time I change a job, man. There's a motorcycle behind me. I'm surprised there's a motorcycle at well, they're probably going to that house where they're partying. Wish my neighbors would invite me to go party. I'll go party with them. Party like it's 1998, man. Party like it's 19. How have you been doing, Anthony? Today I've been feeling really exhausted, man. I took a nap during my break. It's really exhausted, man. Really tired. You see the shirt that I'm wearing? It doesn't even fit me anymore. It's all baggy, so um it's a shirt that I bought when I originally went down to 185 by exercising and dieting. I bought it, only wore it for a while because then it didn't fit me anymore. So now I'm down to 160 now, and it fits me really loose. But I didn't donate it because it didn't fit me beyond. It didn't fit me like I had to get rid of like 99% of all my clothes. So I only had this one and another shirt, but it still fits me a little bit loose. Fits me loose, but not beyond loose that it looks like I took the clothes off of a fat guy. So I only use it for work. Oh, ooh, looks like it was raining in my house. Anyways, guys, I'm already home. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm super exhausted. I'm gonna try to read scripture a little. Oh, my kids are coming out. See that? My kids are waiting for me. Thank God I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I just don't like I only work 2 days. So I like to get tired and then have my days off. That's alright. I don't have a choice. I'll take it. Anyways, God bless you guys. Have a good night. Smooth Sanchez. Anthony, you are bloating. You are bloating now? No, this shirt was from when I weighed 185. It does fit me loose, but it doesn't fit me like I stole the clothes off of some fat person. So I kept it for work. I'm not gonna wear it to go out. You know what I mean? So look at that, guys. I worked out my arms last night. I feel like I'm starting to see a difference a little bit in my arms. I've always had, it's always been hard for me to grow my arms. It's always been difficult. Even if like, I remember when I used to like really be into weightlifting in high school. I was able to lift 45 dumbbells, like 8 to 10 reps, and then if I really wanted to go heavy, I could do a 50 or 55, maybe like 5 reps. But my arms never would get like big. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it to you. They just got stronger. But are you trying to be like 225 muscle? That would be nice. No, no, I'm not trying to get into bodybuilding or muscles. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I do a lot. I do lighter reps. I do lighter weight now, but I just do a lot of reps because I'm not trying to be devoted to weightlifting because I already know what happens. I just don't have the time either. Anyways, guys, I got to go. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Have a good night. Comment, rate, subscribe. Stop eating. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.